title this one, I don't know you, bro.
You know, it can't be out of.
Bro, I'm saying, like, bro, that has been my life for these last few weeks. Like, man.
No,
like,
here's the thing. They don't know me. Like, you don't know me. Put it that way. You don't know me. It's like I don't know you. You don't know me. I think that's the thing.
No. See, that's the thing. Like, I know. Like, I don't know you, and that's how I know you don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's like,
that's very true.
You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with habitual line steppers for weeks, brother.
Before we get started, yo, beautiful people, this is Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 316. We did not start the right way last week.
We did not.
We did not
but
get
it was worth
it. It was definitely worth it. We got great feedback. People loved it. Shout out to y'all. Before you even get started on your rant, I have to give a shout out to Apple Maps. Okay? So as we typically do, me and you talk for like hours upon end before we actually hit record. Yeah. That's the stuff that we can't put on podcast yet. One day we might let y'all into behind the curtain.
That'd be the Patreon?
Yeah, I mean Patreon, that's a nasty game. But the reason why, like we recorded last week, it was pitch dark when we got done. Yeah. When I left here, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a bit nervous. Okay. I was a bit nervous.
I told you.
I gotta give a shout out to Apple Maps because my phone knows me. He knows that I'm not the most toughest dude in the world. Okay. So he's like, all right, I know deer. He ain't gonna want to go the back roads way.
Don't do it.
It took me the other way. The way that you told me to take. Yeah. Cause I'm like, first of all, I left. I'm like, all right, cool. Kev telling me don't take this way. This is the way I usually come in through the back windy part. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm going whatever way Apple Maps tells me.
So wait, do you take Wesley in church? Cause that's a mistake. You don't have to do that. You could just take Hollow.
Yeah,
just go one street up. Just go one street up. That's Hollow, bro. And Wesley in church wraps into Hollow.
All right, whatever. I don't know. I don't know that. All I know is I left and I thought the aliens were coming. Okay, brother. Like it was pitch dark,
brother.
It was like I literally was gonna call somebody. Like, I ain't no punk. I kept telling myself that. Put on some crunk music. Like I'm gonna make it home.
Bro, I was low key about to just head out with you, man.
Just
just get you started on the right path.
No, don't you ever do that to me, Kev. No, I'm a grown man.
No, it ain't that, man.
I know that it hits different. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kev. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my phone because he was like, Nader's. He's let me get him the right way home. So once it got me to 161, I was cool. I was like, all right, good. I'm at the freeway. I'm Gucci. I'm good to go see some lights.
It took you to town, shit.
Kev, why don't y'all have any lights out here? There's no lights out here.
Bro, there's no. I don't know if you've ever really paid attention, bro. My housing development is surrounded by 3 farms.
Oh, no, I know that.
So
I know that.
So listen, when it's nighttime, bro, like you got the trees and the water over there. It's real nice over there, right?
Yeah.
Brother, you can't see nothing back there when it gets nighttime. There's no lights, no nothing. All you see is the stars.
You're exactly right. I thought the aliens were coming down. I'm like, this is a crop. This is where the aliens are going to come. I'm going to see the 3-foot alien that's going to come down. It's going to take me, okay? This is what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. When I sent you that text, I made it home. I literally got home and kissed my pavement because I was so happy that I was home. I will never leave here again. Oh, no, I'm okay now.
Yeah, but now you know.
Now I know. You know. Like even when I come down, when I come over here now, I whip through the back. I'm like going through. I'm like, when I first left that one day, I told you. Yeah. I was scared as heck.
Listen,
but last week.
Do not do that, man.
No, I will now.
No, I'm gonna have to show you. There's a proper way to do this. Like that's how you can tell who live out here and the rookies.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying. Like Wesley in church, that's bad news. You don't want to go back there. Oh, okay. Because it's all windy and hilly and all that.
But it's a short drive though.
Hollow's the exact same drive, except for it's a straight drive.
Okay.
And then you just make a right and that's it.
All right.
But or when you get off the highway, bro, that street goes straight down to East Broad.
Now, hold on. When you get off the highway, do you get off at the dealership exit?
I get off at 310. So
okay, so that's what I need. I go past that one every time when I come over here.
Oh my God.
So I go past it and get off at the next one.
Oh my God.
It takes me through the back way. That's the way I come.
Don't do that. Get off at 310. Listen, you can literally get off at 310, drive straight down that street, make a left. Boom.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that from now on. But shout out to Apple Maps. It took me that way home. It took me that way home though. Because
the map is always gonna tell you that's the fastest route because it is.
Okay.
But don't do it.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
Especially
not as a veteran. Oh yeah, but no, you got to be a veteran. I don't even go that way. Honestly.
Oh really?
Yeah. Toya takes that way a lot. I'm like, baby, well, I'm not 100% comfortable with this. Like, because it's you got all these trees, like it's like tree lined or whatever, and then it's super windy and hilly or whatever. Yeah. And bro, there are animals out there.
Oh no, there are.
The animals, they don't like. There's no cars back there, so they think it's just all cool. Like they see you, they like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the way I've always came when I came over here.
Oh my God.
Pause. But the way that I left last week though, it took me the other way, and I'm thankful of that. But it's still dark.
Just go out the neighborhood, make a right.
Okay.
Go down. You'll know that you're going down far enough because there's civilization again.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you could just make a right. That will take you directly.
Kev, there were no headlights. There was no people. No. The thing I hate about coming this way, when I came the other way you're talking about, is our cars, they sit real low to the ground. Yeah. I can't see over the hill. Yeah, so I literally have to brake when I get to the top. Yes. And then see something again. Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what don't do it. Don't do it.
But shout out to Google Maps, man. Or Apple Maps. It got me home.
Apple Maps held you down.
Yeah.
I might just have to just show you, man. Like, cause there's an easier way. Like, you making it hard on yourself.
No, I'm gonna go out that way. It'll update the map and go out that way. But I'm gonna get off at the exit because that's what I found was weird when I got off. When I went past the dealership exit, I'm like, okay, this don't seem right.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
But all right, okay.
Technically, the next exit up is faster to get here, but don't do it.
All right, cool.
Do not do it.
Well, you just told me this though, Kev. I didn't know.
Yeah, I know. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, so we were talking about this yesterday. So first of all, I want to say happy birthday, Uncle Lumpy. Happy birthday, Uncle Daryl. Happy birthday, Mom.
Okay.
Mom's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Mom.
Yeah.
So we had a little party for him or whatever. And we was all talking or whatever. And they're like, man, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't had no function at your house or whatever? I'm like, man, listen, y'all are all welcome out there anytime that you want to come. But
you gotta quit doing that.
Listen.
You gotta quit doing that.
No, the thing is, it's like, man, I feel so bad.
You shouldn't.
Anytime somebody leaves here and it's dark,
No, that is very true. No, that part is true.
Especially if it's your first experience out here, I feel terrible sending you out in the dark because you don't know what you just signed up for.
No, you don't.
I know where I live,
no.
so I know what's going on. Like I can navigate this with my eyes closed at this point. You don't.
No,
like man, because listen, there's actually 100 million ways to get here, bro. Like it.
Well, that way to coming is not the way I'm going back ever.
Think about this. So you can literally take 161 East Broad Street or East Main Street will all get you to my house.
Okay.
So it literally is one of the most accessible routes in the city.
Yeah.
But if you don't know where you're at or what you're doing, it's gonna get sticky.
I gotta be honest with you, man. If I closed my eyes and like was blindfolded and somebody just dropped me off in the middle of that field, you couldn't tell me I was in Nebraska. Yeah. You could not tell me I wasn't in Nebraska. I just start crying, just lay there until somebody came and got me because I was afraid.
I told you, man. We go for our walk sometimes, man, and you hear roosters crowing.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah, I remember you said that.
So I'm like, listen, it's not for the faint of heart. Like,
no, I feel you. And shout out, like I said, to Apple Maps.
In 10 years, that will not be the case any longer.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'll say less than a year and a half. Bro.
We've seen the development plans now.
Oh really?
Oh, it's about to go crazy.
Is it? Yeah. Good. Get y'all some street lights out here. Okay,
man. Yeah, like this about to turn into the city. Like
really?
Columbus ain't gonna be the city no more. This about to be the city.
I told you the east side is pretty much not even a thing. They should turn it all to a parking lot. The east side because I forget the east side's even there. Yeah. Like when I have to go out east for something, I'm like I only recognize the north side, and then up here is like the super north side. So like I don't really understand.
No, we're super east.
Is it super?
Yeah,
east?
This is. I mean, people ask where we live. Like they'd be like, "Oh, do you live?" We'd be like, "We live east." They're like, "Oh, you live on the east side of Columbus?" No, I live east of Columbus. I don't, like, bro. I don't live in Franklin County anymore.
No, you don't. No.
Yeah, it's like
no. So hold on. That's when you know you're far out. Yeah. Like when because for the longest we grew up. It's going to school. You're like, okay, Franklin County. Okay, snow advisory. You're not even Franklin County anymore.
I don't even live in Franklin County anymore, man. Like so. I didn't know Granville. I never put together Dublin Granville until I moved here. I didn't know Granville was a place.
Oh, I didn't either.
And what I actually found out is they preferred it that way.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. You go in the city. I mean, like it's a very liberal city because it's ain't nothing up there but Denison. But them people papered up.
Oh really?
Oh my. You be like, oh, I know this is going on. I know what y'all's hiding it from us.
Hiding it from us.
It's a fact. Like Dublin, Granville, man. But
man.
Yeah, now it makes perfect sense, man.
Okay.
Dublin to Granville, but yeah, man. I'm glad you made it out. Bruh. All right, but yeah, you know how sticky it gets.
Oh, I do know. Yeah. I'm okay to leave at nighttime now. Just know which way to go home.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I didn't tell you that till today. I saved that story till we got together.
Well, it's weird because we tell everybody, like, listen, when you leave, do not try to be brave and act like you just got it because you don't got it.
No, you don't got it.
Yeah,
no.
You don't got it.
No, and I've been out here many times, and I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe. Kid.
Leave the neighborhood, make a right. Until you know what's going on, bro, just keep going straight. It eventually will take you to 270. Eventually, this is East Broad Street, except up here it's East Columbus Street. It's not Broad Street anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, just continue down that road. You will make it to the city. You want to know the funniest thing is I can actually take East Broad Street literally in a straight line and get directly to Mo House.
Really?
Yeah.
How long would it take you though?
It's like 40 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like 40 minutes.
Hey, when you sent me that screenshot of you're an hour away from where we're going today.
Oh, bro.
You're not going? Okay, whatever.
You saw that.
I knew what I asked. I knew you were
57 minutes there and back, brother. Like I would love to go. But 57 minutes there and back.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
Just driving.
Yeah.
I was like, I put that in Apple Maps. I was like,
Listen, I knew once I asked you and you were like, And you told me something about how far it was. He's like, it's not even like a half hour away from you. So how far is it away from me? I said, okay, cool. He's not going.
Yeah,
I knew it. I said, Kev's not going.
Yeah, that's a hike. But you know what I'm saying? You might see the guys out there. You probably will see the
guys.
I don't know what the layout situation sort of thing is.
I don't know either. But I know we have a location for Cardinal Health, and I'm sure other companies, of course, your dad being there, there'll be other ones there. So it's not that big.
Oh, Dad ain't going.
He's not going?
No. So that the family's just doing a thing. You know what I'm saying? So like they got it. Yearly they go to that pumpkin patch or whatever.
Okay.
And they do their thing.
Hold on, so your fam's going, you're not going?
Bro, I would love to go, man. But an hour? And you got to keep in mind, I just saw them yesterday.
Oh, well, then you're not going.
Yeah, I just saw them last night.
This is for the kids, right?
It's got, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's for the kids, and then, you know, the adults, they're going to do their thing. They're just going to hang and chill out, which I would love to go, but.
It's a lot of stuff to do.
That is it's a lot of driving to do.
But here, it'd be a half hour for you. You just come to the crib. You can ride with us. Although, I don't know. Kennedy and Javi might be going.
Yeah, see that? And even still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long day. It's a day, man. But it's from 3 to 7. That's the only reason why we're going.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Anyways, it's fall season, bro. It's cold outside. I don't know if you've been out yet and felt the coldness. It's getting cold.
I see yesterday.
See the trees changing color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's very. I love
nice.
that view.
Yeah. You only get about a week or two. I only got about a week or two left of this, and it'll be bare. And then actually, when it snows, absolutely, it looks majestic.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks majestic. Yeah. But that's why I don't leave.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't leave.
Post up right here.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave.
You know, it's like got everything I need, man.
Today was the first day I drove all week. Like I remember how I can drive again. I can really know how to drive. Like that's the thing about working from home that people don't like to discuss a lot is, you know, working from home is cool and I love it. Don't get me wrong.
It's convenient.
It is very convenient. Yeah. But I forget that the world still goes on around me. So when I drove down, man, I can drive.
You haven't started getting that itch yet?
For what?
Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Working from home, man. I know when I worked from home for a long time, even before it was like popular thing to do pre-pandemic. And it would be like, all right, man, I get off work, I got to get out this house for a little bit.
No, I think it was different for you because you was in the basement too.
Yeah.
Like if you like,
and I would be alone all day.
You would be alone all day. Like Sharita comes home some days and works from home too, so it's okay. Plus I got the dogs there. Dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you did make head. You had grab men.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
You're a crazy guy.
I am.
Yeah.
But it's makes the wife happy. And it was a rescue mission. I got to be honest with you. And now that she's there because she came yesterday, it's a complete rescue mission. Like beautiful dog, pretty, but you know when you get a dog from somebody, you don't really know the full story. It don't come with a Carfax.
Yeah.
So then when you start looking and assessing the dog, I'm like, we saved you. You know, like I had to really kind of understand that. But love it. She's a great dog. Weston got neutered last week. He's doing well right now. But here's the thing I'll tell you about working from home.
They're getting along well?
Now. Yesterday, I didn't know, bro. I was about to give her back. I was like, this ain't gonna work. My boy Weston is a nuisance. She doesn't like him.
Who's older?
He's 2 months older than she is.
Wow, really? And
but she's much bigger than him.
Really?
Oh, very much so. My man's a short king, bro.
Okay, so Weston, female dogs must just be bigger.
Maybe they say that
Bella was bigger.
Bella's very big.
Yeah,
she's a horse.
Yeah.
And when I get some weight on Oakley, when she gets some weight on her, she's gonna be bigger, much bigger than Weston.
Wow.
She'll be about as big as Bella, I think.
Wow.
But anyways, beautiful dog. Two personalities. But anyways, but you were working from home. Go back to that.
Yes.
If you had to work in this office, working from home, you loved it.
I would still have to get out.
It wouldn't be as bad as it was.
It wouldn't be. Like,
you were in a dungeon last. You were in a dungeon before.
Yeah, this is true. But like I still work from home sometimes now, and like I don't feel it. But it is just like after a while, man. Like I gotta see more than four walls. You know
really?
What I mean? Like,
and it don't mess. You know what? You got to break your day up. I will say that.
Now you got to keep in mind, like. You got to once you put in some years of working from home, like I think you'll start to feel it.
I think also too with the what I do now, my mind is always thinking about work.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it is, but it's like it's a lot of stuff. It's beautiful. I love my job. Don't get me wrong, but I'm always thinking about ways to make it better or do processes better or think about things better. And I think that helps me too to understand like I'm not as antsy about getting out the crib because I'm always trying to get back to my computer and figure something else out. But I'm doing better about breaking away from from the job.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Like my wife be getting on me too because it's like, man, you know, sometimes like, man, server updates got to happen. They got to happen overnight because it's like, man, I got to do it when nobody really needs it.
Exactly. So, you can't do it during production time. You got to take it down when no one's really using it. That's the thing that's not horrible but bad about my role is that with print, they do a lot of printing overnight. So they get it ready for the next morning.
Day, yeah.
So I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had to upgrade any servers yet in the middle of the night, but I can see that happening.
Yeah. You know? But I mean, you just schedule it out, man. Like, listen, 2 to 4 on Saturday night, it's gonna be donezo. So you get it done beforehand. And Saturday, I mean, I know in your industry, like 24/7, 365, but it's like, listen. we're gonna have to have some downtime here.
Oh yeah,
like yeah. So deal with it.
You got to figure it out. The thing I love about it, the person who had the role before me, she's so helpful that she helps out a lot with telling me what kind of look out for things. But once again, and how we are, man, you got to throw me in the deep end, let me swim. I'm all about learning, but I'm gonna go just jump in there and try to swim myself. So, I got you. I haven't drowned yet, so
they know you, huh?
They do. They do. Listen, your boy's out here, man.
I got you. Listen. Folks be thinking, man. Folks be
no. They don't.
I'll be like, brother, listen here. No. You know what I mean? Like, hey, now you're overstepping now. You know what I mean?
It goes back to that meme you sent me, and I live by that now. Like, can we use your Facebook? No.
Yeah, no. Listen, man. Like, like, no. Okay. Hey, man, you want to hang out? No, I don't. I do not. We're good. We hanging out right now.
Right. This is the extent of our hanging out.
Yeah. This is us hanging out.
I had to pull that back, bro. I had to. What else is going on with you though, bro?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Just moving and grooving, man. Trying to get this semester over with, man. After this, hopefully just one more at max 2, and then I can be done forever.
This will be your master's, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go back?
My graduate degree. I'm not getting a PhD. No, I don't want to be a PhD candidate. No,
okay.
Thank you.
Would it be too much?
I think I'm just over it.
You've been nonstop for years.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm just over it.
That's why that's what goes back to when 2 reasons why I wanted to get you that video card to start you on a PC master race. I don't think you ever would have done it if I hadn't done that. Yeah. You know you're thinking about it. But another thing I did was like, yo, that's a huge accomplishment. Yeah. Like when you graduate, I'm like, man, my guy needs to be celebrated for this,
Yeah.
So that's why I did that.
Yeah,
but if you get your
I wouldn't
master's,
mind still taking because I mean in our industry you kind of have to kind of stay sharp. You got to stay refreshed. You got to stay up to date or whatever. So I wouldn't mind taking classes, but being in an actual program again, I'm cool.
Really?
I don't think I want to do that again.
Yeah. I feel you.
It is so taxing, bro.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
I can hear it. When you say you haven't played anything, I'm like, all right, my guy's busy.
Yeah, I've not. Even though I did get to play that Starfield this week.
Did you?
So we can go ahead and jump into what are you playing section of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I did get to play a little bit of Starfield, man. First of all, I'm calling cap on you. I think last time you told me you was like level 11 or something like that. Yeah. Brother, I'm like level 19, so there's no way.
Oh, I've been slow walking it then. I'll show you. You can see. You can see my hours played. You can see. Here's one thing you got to realize though, bro. You're walking into an art gallery. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
I'm walking into an art gallery. I might have done 4 missions that have nothing to do with the story.
Okay.
That's probably why you're a lot farther than me.
Do Mantis.
Mantis.
Yes.
Hold on, which one is that?
A mission called Mantis.
What happens on it?
What happens on Mantis? Oh man. I don't, okay, so you're gonna have to go. It's gonna tell you that you need to go to this location. Like, okay, there's a signal, or you found a letter or something like that.
A letter.
And yeah, like when you go do these missions or whatever, like look around, like you'll see stuff. That's
I did
you got a note and all that stuff.
Where the homeboys was at, not homeboys. The dudes they had like a ship in the back of it, and like you had to murk them. And then they had like you get a note, and it's with the you know what? No, it isn't probably a main story.
It's not a main story. It's just side quest or whatever.
Okay? Is this the one where you go to become a ranger?
No.
Okay.
No. So this one, like, so you get this note or whatever. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You had murked off some people. They was like, oh man, it's something special on this place or whatever.
Was it a farm? Was it a farm?
I don't think it was a farm.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, so you go there, man. It's like this little bunker or whatever. So you go through, man, and it's a whole bunch of dudes. They over here looking for the Mantis's lair, and so you gotta murk all them off because they like, oh, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? So they try to get you.
Okay.
So I mean, the second you land, they like, hey man, get out of here, bro. So
I
immediately just start busting. Like,
okay.
Nah, I ain't leaving nothing, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that mean the good stuff here. So anyway, so you make it down to this lair or whatever. Now it's tough. But you go through there, man. You get a great armor set and you get a free ship.
Oh,
yeah. So definitely worth it. So,
I would say you need to do the Rangers mission. Okay, so when you go to the one land, it's with the dude, the co-dude. What's his name? The dude with the hat, the daughter.
Yeah.
So you go there and you see his pops.
Yep.
And then he gives you an option to become a ranger. So you can either do it or not. So I did the mission to become a ranger. The first mission they put you on, you go to this place. This is what I thought you were talking about because you do read a note for something, and you get a real sweet gun. It's like an 85 damage gun.
Okay.
Pistol.
All right. I didn't want to set up no allegiances with nobody.
I got two so far. Why don't you want to be show up allegiances?
I walk alone, baby. You know what I mean? Like ain't no allegiances, boy. You know what I'm saying? I walk alone, baby. What you mean? Like, and plus, I know how Bethesda games are. So it's like, man, if you join a faction or whatever, so like you might join this faction or whatever, that means that you don't have the option to, you know what I'm saying, join the other faction or work with the other faction. Maybe y'all beefing now.
Okay.
So it's like cool. Sometimes it can tip the scales one way or another, but
Once again, you know what you're doing. I'm going in there trying to live it like my regular life. Like, oh, I'm being nice to this guy. You know?
Like, hey, man, you want to join? You're like, yeah, sure.
Why not?
I'll be like, man, hey, I'm going to get back to you, player. Never to be seen again, man.
Oh, you're level
I might
19?
be beefing with some of y'all's.
You level 19?
Yeah, I'm level 19.
How long you been playing? How many hours are you in?
Man, I probably only logged maybe like 25 hours. I haven't logged the whole.
You're farther than me then.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I mean, now mind you, I just played a good chunk, maybe earlier this week or something like that, and yeah, I played for like 3 or 4 hours.
Okay,
and so I was really just kind of mulling through.
I've been playing like little short spurts. Okay. So like when I'll go up like an hour here, hour and a half there. Because one thing about the game is, I will log like an hour and a half without even knowing, and it probably like do nothing, get nothing done. Because like I just got hip to like what I'm carrying, then offloading stuff to people, and then selling it other places. Yeah. So like that's all stuff you knew.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. So you're over encumbered and cannot run.
Exactly. Yeah. I didn't feel like so that's why I couldn't run. I was getting tired.
Yeah. Because you're over encumbered.
Okay. So I knew the fast travel. Weightlifting?
The first thing that you should maximize is your weightlifting.
See, this is the dark tips I'm talking about. I'm glad you're playing the game now. You can tell me these things. I'm like, I don't need no weightlifting. What do I need to get brolic for? Give me the sharpshooter.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, that increases your carry capacity. And then suits will also. So I think I can carry like 300 pounds now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my max is 135.
Oh, yeah. You got to.
Bro, I'm selling all them old suits though. So like the way that the color system works, where you get like a like the yellow, I'm assuming is exotic.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So it has different perks.
So yeah, it's like blue. What is it? Blue, purple, and then yellow. So yeah, the mantis suit is a yellow suit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I only got like the package yellow with mine. And it was like a rare drop. So this have orangey? It's not the same all the time, is it?
Certain things are always going to be in the same place for Bethesda games.
We'll talk about it. I want you to show me the mission, not the mission, but show me your armor set before we leave. I want to show that.
Bet.
You playing anything else?
Not really. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't copped nothing, bro. I didn't get that Spiderman yet. I did not get it.
I'm about to sell
I need to get Mortal Kombat 1 still.
There's a lot of it's a great time for gaming.
Yeah, at some point I gotta get 2K. At some point, maybe.
What about the Star Wars game? We still gotta get that. I
still want to play a Star Wars
Hogwarts
game.
Legacy. I still want to play that.
I mean, I kind of forgot about that.
I know.
It's so much heat. You know what? You know who I blame, man? I blame Target for not giving up the buy 2 get 1.
They did have a 2 get 1 free.
When?
Because Jay told me about it. That's how he.
Jay, you let me down, brother. You let me down, bro. Like how you hit mans, you ain't hit your man.
Well, no. Only reason why I know because I sent him the same link I sent you for Mario Wonder.
Oh, okay.
And
so this was recent.
This was recent, and he was like, "I already got Mario Wonder from the buy 2 get 1 free." And I don't know if it was Target.
It might still be going on right now. Then
it might be.
Mario Wonder just came out on Friday.
It did.
Okay.
So maybe Target is where he got it from. Because hold on, where's buy 2 get 1 free? We just say Target. Okay. All right.
So I saw that link, man. I opened it. I was about to buy it too, and then something came up at work, man. I was in a crunch this week. I got a launch on Tuesday, so I've been in a crunch all week.
Okay.
So a couple hours passed by, man. So now it's like I think you said that to me at like noon or no, you said it to me at like 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So about 1 o'clock, man, like I had a little bit of downtime to chill. So I'm like, oh man, y'all gotta go cop that. Gone.
Oh, was it?
I was hot. Yeah,
I mean, I'd give you the ways of getting it. So
yeah.
So hold on, before we get as far as get the ways, like I've been playing that game first. Let's start with Mario Wonder. The game's amazing.
It's good. Okay.
Yo, the game is so freaking fun, Kev.
Okay.
Me and the kids played it. And the thing I love about it, and this is where your nephews or nieces will come by, there's certain characters on there that can't take any damage. And no matter what they do, they're just there for the experience.
So they're tanks.
Well, not even tanks. They're just kind of just there.
Okay.
And they're in the game only for younger kids. So nice. You can play the game and then they cannot take damage and they can just play with you and they can see their character move around. Yeah. But I love that part of the game. But me and Khalees been knocking it out. It's such a fun game. I don't know, Nintendo's imagination, and this is where I think the beauty of Nintendo, we don't give them enough credit, is, and I told you, I compared it to an abusive relationship before, and I got to take it back, but I still think it is that way. And the reason why I say that is they don't put out heat a lot, but when they do put it out, it's like, okay, this is it.
The hot fire.
This is the hot fire. And like, yo, we've been having such a great, like the art animations. Because first of all, it's not even Mushroom Kingdom anymore. So it's a total different kingdom than we grew up in.
Really?
Yes. So that's all the characters are different. Man. The art style is different. Man. Like the little stuff that I love about, like when Mario goes through a pipe, he goes through the pipe and then his hat is left behind. He like reaches through the pipe and grabs the hat. Like little animations like that. It's like, I'm like, yo, the level of detail is yo, it's a fun game, bro. Like, I mean, now if it wasn't for the other game that I've been playing, which this is gonna be, it pisses me off with this though, with Spider-Man, because they gotta give us more of this. Like it literally is an extension of Miles Morales and Spider-Man. They kind of meshed them together.
Okay.
They got to give us this is a layup for is it an Insomniac?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a layup for them. Really? They have to give us DLC every 6 months. They do because like that, bro. It's like a movie. Yeah. It's literally like a movie. It literally like when you play the game. I played one mission, Kev. I got to when you got done with the mission, and then you get the splash screen of Spider-Man 2 welcoming you to the game, whatever. Yeah. Jay had just got done too. He texted like, "Yo, dear, they really flexing. Sony is flexing on this, bro." And I was like, "Yo, you're right." I was like, "That's exactly." It took the words out of my mouth. Pause. That's exactly what they did. Sony is like, "Yo, we make the best games. We have this IP. Y'all, Nintendo or not Nintendo, they got something, but Xbox, y'all ain't got nothing to compare to this," and they're exactly right. That's how good Spider-Man 2 is. And I've only played one mission. Wow. And it's like the music, I'm playing it in the theater, so like the music is going on, the cinematic stuff is going on, the way Miles and Peter Parker kind of feed off each other. First of all, Miles
is you get to pick who, or does
it goes back and forth.
Okay.
So it starts off
it's
with
linear.
Yes, but it starts kind of. But it starts off where Miles is in school his senior year, but Peter Parker is a substitute teacher at the school.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So something happens. I'm going to tell you what happens, but something happens, and Miles comes in like, "Yo, Mr. Parker, I need you real quick." And that's how the game kicks off.
So do they know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they know each other.
Okay.
Yeah, they know. And first, and it starts off with them. It asks you if you want it, but it gives you a breakdown or recap of the last 2 games. Okay. And it's like a whole thing.
Yeah. They met in the last. And,
they did meet in the last.
And both of them, actually. In the first one, Miles was in that one, too.
He was. Yeah, he was. But yeah, no. Listen, bro. I know you. Time you got to get. Getting back into everything.
It's rough.
It's a great time for gaming.
Yeah,
like
I
it
know.
is. It is a great time, man. Yeah. And Spider-Man 2, it literally is gonna have its hooks in me. But the thing that ticks me off about it is only like 12 or 13 hours, which I'm okay with to an extent.
Stop this.
I know. That's what I'm saying. 13 hours. You got to give me more of this, bro.
Crazy. That's crazy time, man. Like, listen, games at this point, man. If y'all want the 70, 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm going to need at least 40, 50 hours. But I'm going to tell you what I really want to play again, man. I think it's finally time, man.
What's that?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm going to play that.
That is the most, like, still to this day, the most beautiful game I may have ever played. And it's like, it's so immersive. And I think it's been enough time has passed that I can enjoy it again properly. Yeah. Playing the game again. Because it's like, man, I played Grand Theft Auto probably 3 times already. And it's fun every time. Yeah. And I think Red Dead will be like that.
It'll be like that too. I think with Red Dead.
Cyberpunk too.
I forgot about that. Cyberpunk. I gotta get that game.
Word.
I do. I want to play that game, man. Like it looks so fun.
I got it all loaded up, man. On the PS5, man. I did the updates and all that, man. And then I didn't turn my PS5 on again for like a month. I wanted to. So I saw the Callisto Protocol or whatever was the free game of the month or whatever. So I tried to remote. I couldn't get it on the app or whatever. So I tried to remote into my PS5, and it was straight up like, nah, you haven't signed in quite some time. So no.
Oh, so it thought you were a bot.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
wow, it's been that long.
Yeah, since I've even since 2K ended, and I haven't turned my PS5 on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that tells you how little gaming was actually going on.
Well, we're getting to the not busy season for you now, right?
Oh, so soon. So in December. Okay. In December, man, everything will really just slow down. Okay. And then I'll probably have like 2 weeks off. Okay. In December. And then I just plan to just live my best life.
Are you taking any time off before the end of the year?
No, that would probably be the time off I have. I mean, and you know, though, what I've realized as an adult and a professional, it's like, man, first of all,
there are no times off.
There are no times off. Yeah. And when I do take time off, it's like, man, you can only really sneak in a day, a couple hours.
Well, a time off is really like I'm not signed into teams. Right. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still working. Yeah. Like the odds of me, and that's what we were trying to talk about with my team last week.
Got to go run somewhere real quick.
Yeah, exactly. We had a meeting last week with the team, like, okay, who's going to take PTO for the end of the year? And I said, yo, realistically, it's kind of slim to none whether or not I'm going to be away from my computer. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm not at work and I'm taking PTO, I'm just not signing into teams where anybody can else bother me. Right. I'm still going to have work to do.
Because nobody else going to do it if I'm gone. They need a backfill person.
They can't. That's the thing. Like, that's what my team.
They can. They can.
They got
the cash.
Okay, no, they can, but like, Okay, well, my team, we're all, it's 6 of us, but we're all kind of in our own lanes. And like we could, like if somebody goes on vacation, we have backups to do. We can keep the ship going.
Yeah.
But the work is still going to be there when I come back.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, y'all, you need a buddy there.
Yeah.
So that way it's like, all right, we got 2 people on this. So that way, yeah, you can have proper downtime or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? You can carry the load, or he can carry, or he or she, they can carry the load.
But if, just like I'm sure when you're a professional, if you're not at work, it's just piling up for when you come back.
Sort of. Now, one thing, like he's a good guy, he gets it. But yeah, I know what you mean though.
All right, yeah. So as an adult, like you said, it's never any downtime.
Yeah.
You know, never any downtime. So this Activision Blizzard acquisition finally is over with. Do we? What do we think about it?
Cool.
Yeah, right. And I think people's news that were coming up, like I don't really think anything of it because it's kind of been the thing. Yeah. People were trying to block it. And I got why they tried to block it.
That's another one. I need to play Duty.
We do.
Man, we buy it, play it for like a week, and then forget that we got it. And then every time we remember, we go to update it, and then we remember why we're not playing.
That's exactly it. It's at the point where we talk about it on podcasts all the time. We need to get back to Duty, and then we remember why we don't play it. Yeah. Because every time you load the stupid thing up, it's a 40 gig update.
Yeah, listen, it's a 2-3 hour update, man. Listen, this 2-3 hours was the time I had to play the game. It's over with now.
The window is very small.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, man, it was like I just happened to have 2 hours right now that I could fire this game up and play it, and you telling me I got to update. Sorry, ain't gonna happen. 100 gig update. Come on, man.
That's it. And at that point, I'm out of there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gone.
I don't think they understand SSDs.
Why don't they just pre-install? Like just install the update or whatever, man.
Because we don't leave our computers on all the time either.
I mean, I have my computer on often because I'm often working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
On that computer? On your desktop?
A lot of times I work on it. Man, my work computers, they're nothing compared to that.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah.
Yeah. PC Master Race.
You know what I'm saying?
Although I will say, though, man, like even after getting a new Mac, like MacBooks are cheese, man. They just make everything easy, man. Yeah. And I hate to sound like an Apple elitist, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it's just,
like I toyed around with getting a Windows Mac. I was like, ugh. Why would I do that?
Like, it just works, man. It's like it just does everything I needed to do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy enough to use, but it's powerful. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's best of both worlds, man. Yeah.
No, that's a fact.
But I will say, I do still enjoy a great Windows machine.
Oh, very much so.
Like I need that for, you know what I'm saying, my hardcore PC use.
Hardcore coding.
Yeah, my hardcore coding, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, the Mac is that's my couch device. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down on my couch. You know what I'm saying, get some work done, whatever.
That's a great point.
This is I need to sit down at a desk. I need a nice big screen. You know what I'm saying? Things got to be focused if I'm using that. You know what I mean? Or I'm gaming.
Yeah, true. Although I want you to put your monitor front facing to you. I think about ergonomics all the time.
You know, listen, it just works in that configuration and it looks cool.
It does. It does. No, you got a good setup, man. You got a good pause. You got a good setup. I need to give me some speakers too. Those are nice. Anything else gaming news?
I don't think there's no more gaming news. I think we covered it all.
Cool. We gotta get to your boy James Harden, bro. Like you got to defend this. He skips practice. Yeah. He has not showed up. Yeah. More of Maury's lies. Oh, okay. I see both sides of it. Okay. I see James Harden's side. Yeah. You know, as far as he feels like he was lied to. I also see James Maury's side. I was like, bro, I saved you once. Okay. I got you out of Houston, got you to Brooklyn.
Right.
You know, but they couldn't send you to Philly, which I wanted to get you because I went to Philly. Yeah. And then like Houston wasn't going to give me a solid, so you had to go to Brooklyn in ways of Philly. So it's like it was a pit stop. So now that you're there. So then, what's the beef, man?
Daryl Morey is supposed to take care of that contract for Harden. You know what I'm saying? He messed up the money for Harden.
But see, everybody can see through why Harden wants to go to the Clippers. The only reason why he wants to go to the Clippers is because the Clippers can give him the money he's looking for. He doesn't really want to play there.
Game. No, I mean, I think he does. It's like, I mean, you got a solid team and you get the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? What more are you asking for?
He's a no-call, no-show right now, though, Kev.
Hey, you know what? Now, I have an opinion about that, man. Okay. And it's going to be an unpopular one.
Tell me.
I think James Harden saw them Wemby clips. He was like, hey, man, listen, collect the money while you can, dog. You know what I'm saying? Get the money while you can, dog. Like, it's going to be a cold winter.
Did you watch that video I sent you? We've never seen anything like that.
Right. It's like, man, I mean, KD's special, but it's like, man, all right.
He's a younger version of KD. Like, I don't say KD. He's younger. And he's all over. He gave Golden State hell last night.
Yeah.
In that first that was a 2-minute clip I sent you. Yeah. The first 2 minutes of the game.
Just going absolutely
insane. Went nuts. The only thing I say, I agree with what your point when you said about him falling too much.
Yeah, gotta stop taking them spills.
No,
man.
I don't like that. I don't like the falling, the potential of getting an injury, because I do think that, which I want the injury bug to stay off him, knock on wood. That's the only thing I think can halt his career.
Yeah.
Is that. Because Kev, he's bringing the ball up like a creative player.
Yeah.
He's clearing out.
Yeah.
He's blocking shots. Do you see the one
turnaround fades?
Bro, the part of the clip that got me the most was when Wiggins was giving everything he had.
Yeah.
In and outs, everything he did, and Wemby's just standing there. And the minute he went up to shoot the ball, he's like, get out of here. You know, like, what are you doing?
You couldn't there was nowhere to create space. It's like, man, he's touching both baselines.
Right.
I think Harden saw that, was like, you know what? Harden saw that. He looked over at Embiid, looked back at Wemby, looked at Embiid, was like, you know what, man? Hey, listen, Daryl Morey, I'm going to need this money, dog. You know what I'm saying? You talk about winning a chip. Can you sign him? Can you sign? You can't? Then I'm going to need the money then, player, because it's not going to be great. It's not looking good.
The league is, I ain't going to say it's
and
his.
Embiid signed with Skechers? I was like,
yo, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. If I'm James Harden, that would make me not want to be a Philly. Okay, like Skechers. As soon as I saw it, I started to send it to you, but I couldn't process it yet. I said, Philly might be done.
Yeah, I was like
Skechers.
The process is over.
It's over. It's completely over.
Listen, man, pray for my man's knees.
Yeah,
Skechers don't know what they got going on over there, man.
I mean, they got their front athletes right now is Embiid and Julius Randle. Yeah, it's done, bro. It's done.
They signed 2 bigs?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think they thought it all the way through. You know what I mean?
You know what? Actually, I take it back, man. I feel Embiid, because he also looked at Wemby and was like, you know what, Skechers, you got the money? Because I know where Nike's money is about to go.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, he's going to be the face.
Wemby signed a lifetime deal already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before he signed a lifetime deal, he signed a lifetime deal. Preseason, he earned it. They were like, listen, how's $5 billion sound, kid?
Yeah. Just come get it. Go get a statue too.
Do you want LeBron's line? You know what I'm saying? We can rename all those shoes the Wemby's, depending on how you feel about it.
I don't like those new LeBrons.
They were all right.
They got to go on sale. LeBrons be too high.
They do. They do be pretty
start
high.
off at 220, 230.
Yeah.
The sneaker game is done.
It is, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I love it, and now I feel good about venturing out, man. Like the New Balances, that was actually a great pickup. That was, you know, what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was a great call on that, man. The newbies have been great, and now I want to venture out into different models. Like I put on a new pair of J's the other day, and it was like, all right, my feet was hollering. It was hollering. Now they was fire though. Now listen, so. This hasn't happened in a long time, but like this, how I knew it. Like maybe I pulled a pair out that was. I pulled out the Eastside Golf 12s.
Okay.
I think I've showed you.
Yeah,
those
you showed those. Yeah,
but you know,
you just not wearing those.
I just when we took Pops to Top Golf for his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
So I see what you did. Okay, I see the vision. Golf, pull out the golf.
When you pull out the joints. You know what I'm saying? So man, I went to Macy's. Man, 2 dudes ran down on me.
Really?
It was like, hey yo, those are so hard. Like they were like, are those custom? I'm like, no. Like I'm like, nah, low-key, I'm like, you guys, man, they fake. Like, no. He's like, man, listen, I seen them from across the room. Like, you ain't had no choice but to see them. Those are fire. Where you get those? I'm like, hey, man, it was a collab, Eastside Golf and Jordan or whatever. Like, I just got them on Eastside Golf website. So he's like, man, yeah, them is crazy, man. I had to tell you. I was like, man, that has not happened in a long time.
I know. Every time I go to Easton, that happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what it was? It's like, because I don't really be pulling out no heat. I'm going to tell you what. I got all them
You don't pull out no heat. Stop it.
Not a whole lot, brother. Listen, I wear military 4s more than anything.
No, I know those your face. I know those your face.
I throw those shoes on, and I love it.
I know those are your face, but no, you'll pop out, and I'm like, and I look at you. No. It ticks me off because I look at you, and you already know what I'm thinking, and you just look at me like, yeah.
Sometimes, but like a lot of times, that's like for family functions or whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like stepping out. Like I was at Macy's in Polaris when this happened, and I was just like, all right, bad. Yeah. But I imagine that they had probably never seen that pair before. You know what I'm saying? It was like kind of, a little low key. Yeah. A little low key vibe. But I was like, okay. But I'll tell you what, my feet was hollering.
Really?
Oh, my feet was hollering.
Did you wear dress socks with them?
No.
Okay. I
wore regular socks, but man.
Nah, Jordans aren't comfortable.
They're not.
Jays are not comfortable.
They're built for hooping because it's you know.
I don't even know they're built for hooping though.
No, I mean like the shank plate and all that. Like man, but you put on them New Balances, man. Like
man, them is comfortable.
Once they mold to your feet, man. It's got like little spot for your toes.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm like okay. Ultimate comfort. Like Prestos, man. That was another magnificent pair. Whatever. Mine bottomed out. I probably need to grab another pair. But still magnificent pair. But yeah, like so now I want to venture out. You know what I mean? I want to see what's on the horizon.
The next one's gonna be those Jerry Lorenzo Adidas.
Those Fear God
those got to happen.
Yeah.
It has to. Those look so clean. Do you remember the Adidas equipments that came out back in the day?
I don't.
Okay, they were a shoe that it was actually a sneaker, but it had socks, and you could change the socks. I still have a pair.
Okay.
But it was back in the days where I wore the wrong size, so I can't wear them no more. I have to bring them out. But anyways, it reminds me of those.
How'd you figure out you were wearing the wrong size? You were like, my toes ain't supposed to hurt?
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. And I didn't realize it until Nadir got older. Really? So Nadir got older, he had a pair of foam posits, and I put them on, and I was like,
this is mighty comfy.
This is the way sneakers are supposed to feel. Huh? They were
very comfy.
Now, mind you, they were 11.
Yeah.
And I was buying a 9.5.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, so my feet were screaming.
Why did you just stop?
I don't know, Kev. This is why I know women live longer than men, because we don't think very though. I don't know. I thought that I always wore 9.5, and then I was like, now I know all my closets are 11s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gave away all my 9.5.
See, that's where it gets real tough. Like, so when you get to so I'm probably a 13.5, but that size doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So then you kind of have to play the guessing game between like, do I buy these at a 13 or a 14? Some shoes you buy them at a 14. Way too big. Now you got a boat on. Some shoes you buy them at a 13. Boy, you done messed up.
That extra half inch, pause. It's totally different, bro. It hits different. You
done messed up.
Yo, I'm telling you, that 9.5 to 11, I'm like, yo, that's from never wearing these shoes to like, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, in between. So, but yeah, man, like, so back to your boy Harden, whatever. He's on
Wemby. He wants his money. I don't blame him.
Wemby's a creative player.
Yeah.
Wemby is a creative player.
Yeah.
Do we even want to talk about the Eagles and the Saints?
You know what? I wouldn't worry about the Eagles. Saints, man. Like, we are a good team.
Put Jameis in.
No.
Just put Jameis in, Kev.
We did.
I'm sick of your boy.
We put him in. It didn't go great.
It didn't go great? When did y'all put him in?
When Derek Truck got hurt. We let Jameis play.
I'm sick of Derek Truck doing a drop back and throwing a 2-yard drop off to Kamara. I'm sick of it, bro. I really am. Like, then he had a nerve to throw it 10 yards out of bounds and get pissed off at the receiver for not running the route. Like, what was that all about?
Yeah.
My Eagles, listen, it was a bad game. Jalen Hurts played horrible. He did not play well last game, but they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, it was destined to happen. It was one loss. Yeah. We picked up Julio Jones, although this gives me Jerry Rice in the Seahawks jersey vibes. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna really hit a splash like everyone thinks it is.
Yeah.
But he's gonna play the slot, pause. So I think he'll fill that void there.
That's tough though, man. It's like an aging receiver playing in the middle. Ooh.
Yeah, hey, listen, die. You know, like, listen. I gotta be honest with you. Run the last bit of tread off them tires, okay? You know what?
You sent him out there on a crash mission.
You know why you're here. Yeah. All right. As long as AJ Brown and Devontae are healthy, Julio. I mean, he's a black dude named Julio.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta take them hits.
You gotta take the hits, bro. Like, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. But I like the pickup, but I'm not really too crazy about it. We got snake bit last game because Sauce Gardner wasn't playing.
Yeah. And
we just wanted to pass the ball. We should have just ran the ball like we normally do.
Yeah.
So that's all I had to say about football. Buckeyes are playing Penn State today. Big game.
Yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Let's go Buckeyes, man. I think let's go Buckeyes. You know what? This is something that I've been afraid to say all season. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because like when I look at Kyle McCord in the quarterback position, it's like, man, it doesn't look great. But he's actually a terrific game manager. Yeah. Like he does not turn the ball over a lot. He's fumbled a couple times getting hit or whatever. He got to clean that up, man. But he's got some evasiveness in the pocket or whatever. Yeah. And he makes good decisions with the football. But sometimes like you see those underthrows, you be like, man, I don't know if Mans is it. Then you look at his stats.
Oh, his stats are
like, Mans got 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. You be like,
well,
what I saw versus what the papers say it don't feel like a lot of. But then again, you also got you got probably the most elite wide receiver corps in the country. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a little easier. That play when Marvin Harrison scored the touchdown, did the LeBron Selly, and then they threw a flag and waved it off. and then he came back and ran the exact same play.
Oh, he's unstoppable.
And got another touchdown. And did the LeBron Selly again. I was like, man, was that a replay? Or?
Oh, no.
No. That was two separate plays.
That was literally them saying you can't stop him.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna do whatever.
Well, you got the other dude on the other side, Ibuka. Is his name? So you got to account for him too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's healthy. They're back today. I think it's gonna get ugly in Penn today.
Listen, I don't want to talk it up yet.
I know
man.
you don't. Yeah.
Whoa, did you see that?
What, the Crows?
Yeah.
Oh no, they were there. That's why I looked over the first time. Yeah. They were saying what's up.
He did a nose dive too. Man, like, brother, I'll charge you rent. But I have faith in my Buckeyes, man. It'll be a good game, and we're a good team. We're not like cheating ass Michigan.
Yo, explain that story to me. So the man was stealing signs?
Man, listen. Michigan just stay cheating, bro. Like, that's all they know is cheat. So, I mean, think about it. Harbaugh was suspended, the first 3 games of the season for cheating. Yeah. They investigated again for cheating.
Yeah.
They don't play nobody.
Yeah.
Man, it's a scam.
It's going to make up for a epic battle this year because you guys have to go to Michigan.
Yeah.
They're going to probably be in the top 5. You guys are going to be in the top 5.
They're 2. They're sitting there.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, man.
Yeah.
It's good. But I will say that between last year and them beating y'all, it's always been, because I think Michigan has lost Ohio State before last year. It was like the last, 4 or 5 times?
Oh, before last year?
Yeah.
So since 2000, I want to say that matchup is Michigan has won 4 times since 2000.
Since 2000?
We've been running them over the
coals. So in their mind, it's a rivalry. In y'all's mind, it's another game.
Yeah, we've been well, no, now that they won 2 in a row, we don't like that.
Right. I know.
We don't like that very much.
Y'all get your back.
For the past 23 years, we've been raking them over the coals.
All right. So it's going to be a good game this year for you two to play. I think Ohio State's going to get it. But I do worry about you with McCord. But I will say the reason why you worry about McCord is because you don't realize how good CJ Stroud was.
Yeah.
He was a godsend,
realize
bro.
it now because, man, everybody had low expectations for Houston. Now we're looking at that team like, they might be a year or 2 away from being a real problem. They could possibly get the wild card this year. Yeah.
Right.
And, I mean, he is balling.
He is.
Yeah.
I love the way he throws people into coverage. Like throws them open.
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Because I don't like when receivers they go and do a stop route and you catch the ball. Okay, that works sometimes. But like you throw it to an area and you let your receiver go get it. Yeah. I love quarterbacks. That's what Peyton Manning was good at before his arm fell out. Pause.
Neck. It was
neck. Because he was like a wounded duck. Yeah. At the end of his career. But all right. But yeah. So football, whatever. Yeah. It's we'll get back to it. Yo. So DJ Envious.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this, man. So first of all, his man's name is Caesar. Yeah. Right? Like, have you ever met a Caesar that you trusted?
I know.
Like even Little Caesars, I don't even like the pizza. It's hot and ready, I guess. But like, so
it's not even $5 anymore.
I know it's like $6 or something.
What happened?
Shruti used to get it when she did daycare.
Yeah, it made sense.
It made sense, but
kids will eat it. And
it's
cheap
and it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's cheap and they'll eat it.
I don't know what happened to Little Caesars, but
have kids turned on Little Caesars?
Well, kids had to go because kids had to go buy it. Their parents had to get it. I think parents just like, yeah, we understand that this was wrong.
I don't think so because it's like, man, I still see I know when my neighbors had a birthday party because you look out on trash day or whatever, and then you see those 15 boxes from Little Caesars or whatever. You know what happened?
Yeah, it's like $30 worth of pizza. 15 boxes is $30.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you know what happened off top. It's like, man, like ugh. Yeah, so I get it, man. It is a good option.
Yeah, but Caesar,
but is it real food?
Person, no, it's not real food.
Wow.
Yeah, Envy's guy is
Envious.
Not. Yeah, he got arrested. The man, the guy, Caesar got arrested. Then he got out.
Yeah.
How long before DJ Envy goes to jail?
I mean, I guess it depends. Because thing is they got to get Caesar in there first, right? And then they're gonna wring him out and make him squeal like a little pig.
Yeah,
right.
He's not little though.
Yeah. Well, when they get done wringing him out, I mean, for all that information, then now Envy it's gonna be tough. And I mean, Envy was trying to get in front of it,
tried.
He tried.
Yeah,
he tried, but then all the footage started coming out.
Bro, the footage makes it so much worse, Kev. Like my man had a full show. Yeah. And then what made it even?
I didn't know nothing.
Yeah, I know, right. And then what made it super nasty, Caesar's wife is on camera with the news, and she's like, first of all, she says, "Oh, that's a Caesar question." Yeah. Has it ever been a time where Toy gets to "Oh, that's a Kev question"? No, there's no way you do that.
You know what I'm saying? If the charges come down and she is not yet, been indicted.
Yeah. But she has on a $2,500 sweater as she's telling him.
She doesn't know it's $2,500. That's also a Caesar question. How much does this sweater cost? That's a Caesar question. You know
so she's already doing her exit plan.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
So right now she's probably staying in the marriage because with that they can't cooperate against each other while they're married or whatever. But the second he touched down, first of all, like I was having this talk with my wife. It's like, do we think she was there for love? For $2,500 sweaters.
Come on.
Like,
right.
Let us be honest. So once you know what I mean, it hits the fan and the charges come down and the dust is settled, the divorce papers get filed.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna get filed. Definitely, because he's gonna be in jail. Well, with Envy, I don't know if he's gonna go to jail, but he's gonna have to pay back a lot of money.
Listen, the real question is like, man, how much of this is iHeart going to tolerate? Because it's like, because now it's starting to look like, iHeart might catch a few charges.
Well, they let him promote it all.
Exactly.
But I think it was real telling that none of his homeboys got in with him.
Yeah.
Like none of them.
Yeah.
And who would ever think that Joe Budden would be the voice of reason?
That was hilarious that Joe would really just come out and be like, man, listen.
That's a scam.
That's a scam. That is a RICO and you're going to jail. Yeah. That's a Ponzi scheme. You're going to jail. And then now we see the clip back. Joe Budden told me this was a Ponzi scheme and I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasted.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to listen to Joe's podcast this week because I know they're going to cover a lot of it too. You know, they got to talk about it, man. It doesn't like, okay. Here's the thing when I walk into a room and like, barring a car or something, but if I'm smarter than you and you're selling me something, I'm probably not going to buy it from you.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? I'm probably not going to go with you and all that.
First of all, also, if you just pop about the blue, you know what I'm saying? So Joe explained how that actually went. So DJ Envy told what happened. He hit all the people he hit and what Joe Budden said or whatever. Joe Budden gave his perspective on that and was like, yo, listen, me and DJ Envy don't talk. So out of the blue, you calling me?
Oh, that's right. He did say that. Yeah,
telling me about your man get the properties from the government or whatever. It sounds very fishy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so no, no, thank you. Yeah, so I felt him on that, and yeah, man. Listen, man, 15 names on one piece of land,
bruh.
That's tough.
That's very tough.
That's tough, man. 14. I'm gonna take the stand.
Take the stand.
Rose has been having a ball with this. Yeah.
Did you listen to the other track I sent you for him and Meek?
I did not. I was at the party when you sent it.
Okay,
so,
they're 2 for 2.
Yeah,
they're 2 for 2.
So you're looking forward to that album.
Yo, that album's gonna be good.
He's still hating on the OBS.
Yes. I not hating on the. It's just I gotta compare Drake to Drake. All right,
it's a good album. Like
it hits differently when you put. I came in, the bass was hitting. I'm not gonna lie. It made me want to shake my tail feather. I'm not gonna lie, but. It hits a little differently, but I gotta listen to it some more.
Listen, on your drive home, put it on the Bluetooth, listen to it in the car, man. You'll feel differently about it. Okay. Like if I listen to it in the headphones, first time I listened to it was in the headphones. I was like, man, what is this?
Okay.
Then once I put it on in the car, I was like, Nadine, Pauline, Charlene, man, I pack them in this phone like some sardines. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It made you dance, Cam. That's all it did. Yeah, it made you dance.
That's enough.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, when people listen to EDM.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's all it takes, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Just make me do a little shimmy. Little shimmy shake.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Envy's going to jail.
Envy's going to jail, man. The real estate RICO.
Yeah, they're gonna make him and Caesar go against each other because they're already unfollowing each other on social media. Yeah. Envy's wife is trying to scrub her archives of social media to get rid of all the expensive gifts that he bought her. Like, that's crazy.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's deleting stuff already. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So they know.
Yeah.
They know. And Envy putting on a good face about it. Like, man, look, when I saw that they made him attend the Breakfast Club virtual.
That was nuts. Yeah.
All right. iHeart was like, hey, listen, man. Why don't you cool out for a little bit, man?
Go home.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give us your little mixes. Just email those in, and
right. I'll tell you the thing that people need to realize too about the federales is once they put a case in, they already got you.
Yeah.
You know, they just really just
it's wire fraud, so it's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy. So
but the fact that Envy wants us to believe that you knew nothing. It's like, listen, man, either that tells me that you are just a plum fool. Or you're lying, brother.
Do you think Caesar puts it on him?
Puts it on DJ Envy?
Yeah, to save his own. Because and it might be true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying Caesar gonna give it up, man.
He gonna give it up?
Oh yeah, he gonna give it up.
He already been to prison before too.
Yeah.
They said he learned how to do real estate in prison. That should have been a first red flag.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
this is a fact.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, like, here's the thing. So Yeah, he been in prison already once or whatever. But that first stint or whatever was for scamming. He probably ain't had nobody really give up. On this one, he might got somebody give up. And look, he already knows his name is mud now. Yeah. Across the whole entire world, your name is complete mud. Like, scamming is out the picture for you at this point.
Right.
So why are you going to eat the charge for DJ Envy? Like,
true. Yeah.
I ain't got no love for Envy. Envy can't do nothing for me.
Right,
like,
right.
I mean,
you're right. He got to save his own skin.
Yeah.
A lot of skin to save, too. But, you know, just that's a big boy,
man. Hey, man, listen, you know what though? I applaud Caesar though, man. He did this thing, man. He lost a good amount of weight. You know what I mean?
He did. No, but he's gonna go sit down.
Yeah,
he's gonna lose a lot more weight. He's gonna go sit down.
Yeah,
he's gonna go sit down. I don't know if Envy gets away from this. If he does get away from that,
I can't see Envy getting away from it.
Me neither. If he does get away from the jail, he's going to have to pay back a lot of money.
And he talking about I lost money too, but also it's like, but you also did make money.
Yes.
So maybe you lost money on this last deal or whatever, but I think you lost money because the heat was already on.
They saw this coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's
been months.
Yeah.
It's been months in the making that we've been hearing about.
I don't think that they really know what a Ponzi scheme is.
Yeah.
Like when you rob Peter to pay Paul, it's not like, not paying your cable bill to go pay your electric bill. It's like you can't take a loan out for something that's not yours and then also leverage that property to get another loan and then not pay the original back. That's literally the debt. Like when he explained it on to Maine on his podcast, I'm like, he literally explained the definition of a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
And I don't think he really understood that.
He didn't.
But
you know what? Here's the main kicker too. So me and my wife were having this talk, whatever, because I'm like, Envy definitely had to know what was going on. And she was like, no, maybe he really didn't. I was like, I hear you, but it's like, man, listen, they had this TV show together.
Yeah.
He had an office right next door.
Yeah.
He was a co-owner in this business, whatever. She's like, well, I mean, maybe the other guy did all this stuff.
Nah, well, there's no way.
Here's the real kicker. Is it's like, okay, now it's blown up and it's turned into like charges or whatever. So now everybody knows. Mm-hmm. For the people that were getting fleeced on these deals, it's not like they just immediately went and, just blurted out and filed lawsuits and tried to get the FBI involved. Like they tried to go to these people. So if you think that nobody told DJ Envy what was actually happening at any point, you're a fool.
See, I think Envy thinks that because Caesar was making the calls and Caesar was the one not answering the phone calls, that he is the face of it all. And I think that he thinks that he's going to get
seminars.
Yeah, y'all. When I saw the show, like this is nuts, bro.
And I mean, DJ Envy right there. I know everything.
Turning everybody on to
the day to day.
Yeah.
For the day to day operations, I'm right there, 10 toes down. Me and my man Caesar, he right next door. Matter of fact, our offices are connected.
Bro, I told you about New Yorkers, man. Right. I've been telling you that for years. It's something different.
But I'm saying, and then we got the people saying like, I met Caesar through Envy. So it's like, man, when Caesar ain't coming with the returns, you think that they only calling Caesar?
Yeah.
Or you think they hitting Envy's line like, hey, yo, what's up with your man?
What was the running back that played for the Ravens that went to jail for setting up a drug deal?
I don't remember.
Jamal Adams, Jamal something. Okay. Anyways, he was from the Ravens, a little bit before his time. Hurd. No, not Sam Hurd. Anyways, he basically introduced two people together and they did a drug deal and he went to jail for like 5 years.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. With that being said, I don't understand if it's different. I don't know. I could be ignorant in that sense, but I can't see Envy not getting any jokes.
If Envy ever made a single dollar from any of these transactions, then bruh, sorry, man.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, I think he knows that. His wife knows that while she's scrubbing her archives. I'm like, come on. We got like you delete it from there doesn't mean anything. The servers are still up. Like all you understand, it's still there.
We've already seen it, man.
It's really still there. Like we can go back and get it. So whatever. All right, man. You got anything else?
Man, I think that I do.
Let's get out of here. Go Buckeyes. Yeah. Yo, people, this Nate here.
It's Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 316. Drink more water, people.
Peace. Awesome.
Peace.